Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alyssa from A Creative Opal, and this week I have quite a bit to show you. I finished a bunch. So I made some new items, some things that just needed to be stuffed, some that just needed finishing touches, some needed to be stuffed, and a couple other miscellaneous items. So let's see where to begin. I guess we will start with the chickens. So I had all these finished already. I just needed to add their little frill on top and their mouth. They were already stuffed. They were already eyeballed. So I have two of this woodland tweed. Yeah. One of this sandy tweed and one of this dove tweed. See, okay. So I have these for Mama Chickens, Mama Mabel Chickens. So hard to hold them all. So I got 4 of these bigger chickens. And then I also finished up some smaller ones because I need to get more product photos. So I tried to do one of all my small chickens. So I have sandy tweed, so size comparison. Mama versus, this isn't mini, but it's smaller. So I got sandy tweed, dove tweed. This is sea tweed, ivory tweed, woodland tweed, and golden hour frosting. This is cream speckle. And then we got dapple shadow and clay brick. So all my little chickens. So these all need to be tagged now and photographed. So that will be the next step in this process. I also had this bee. I think this is the bee from the previous week, and it just needed wings sewn on. Or maybe I made this one new. I don't know. It's been a couple weeks. Well, it's been 3 weeks since I made all this stuff or finished it. Anyways, got a little bee here. And then, let's see, I have a whole bunch of, I got a couple more bees. So this one is just like a solid yellow, light yellow. These are sparkle yellow. They still need their wings. Still need to make wings and then sew them on. But you can kind of see, yeah, you see the sparkles. So these need wings. And then got all these cats, more cats. I recently did a count of how many cats I have, and I have 66 finished loaf cats. I will need to take a picture or a video at some point in time because that's crazy. So this one still, I have the tails made. Here are all the tails. I just need to do whiskers, tails, and tags. So this is Blue Dreams, Baby Lilac, Pitter Patter, so we got Golden Hour Frosting, Pretty Girl, woodland tweed, white, and this new color that will need to be photographed. This is Teddy. So there are these cats that still need to be finished. So yeah, and let me get into the next bunch. So this was all stuff that I finished. It was all previously made, so it either needed to be stuffed, frill, face, wings. So that is that bunch. These were unstuffed. This next little group I'm going to show you. So I have some bear mama chickens. They still need their frill and their mouth. I don't know what the frill on the top is called, but I have 3 in this color, 3 in this color, 1 in this ivory tweed, and 1 in this gold. And they've been made for a while. They've just been sitting, needing to be stuffed. Yeah, I think I made them around Christmas time, right before Christmas, but after I'd done my last market. Yeah, so that's what it was. So these still all need their doodads. Their finishing touches, as it were. I also made another plain bee, not a sparkle bee. So another plain bee, still needs stuffing. And so those chickens needed to be stuffed and finished. Same with these pumpkins that I made literally last October. So yeah, I got 3 pumpkins. They need their stems still, so I will hot glue a cinnamon stick in the center. So yeah, so these still need a little bit done to them. Be right back. Okay, so I already showed you the bee that I made that needs to be stuffed and finished. Yeah. And then I also made these 2 cats. So this is Teddy, like the other one. See if I can grab it real quick. Here's the other Teddy. So this just needs eyeballs and stuffing. And then this is Rain Wheel. I believe I showed this one last week, 2 weeks ago. But yeah, so this one, these are 2 cats I made, and I made their matching tails for these 2. And then I guess I made 2 more tails. Maybe I have some cats without tails. Oh, I think the cat in here doesn't have a tail. Yeah, so this Teddy cat doesn't have a tail. And then I gotta find where this cat went. That doesn't have a tail. So I have 4 more tails that I also made. And since I was using up the sparkle, I decided why not make a swatch, because I didn't have it. So sparkle swatch. I also made some more Triceratops. Look at how cute they are. So I have a red, a yellow, blue. Gotta figure out what other colors I have. I know I have green. Might have made more next week. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go through them. But yeah, so I have these. I got stuffing still sticking out of them. Gotta clean them up a little bit. Yeah, so I got 3 Triceratops. Look at how cute they are. Primary colors. I made Triceratops in the primary colors. That's so funny. I didn't even plan that. Oh. So these are all done. They just need tags now. And I also made some earrings. So this is 12 pairs. Yes, 12 pairs because each sheet has 6. 4, 5, 6. And I did the pink ones already. I haven't cut these ones out, obviously. But I already put the pink ones on, so I know they're good. And then I also made some white ones coming up in the future. Spoiler. But the white ones I've already rinsed. These I have not yet. So I will need to get to cutting these so I can add them and turn them into earrings and have 12 more pairs. But yeah, so I also made that this week. Sorry this video is kind of all over the place. I kind of just got back from a road trip and my friend and I got into a little accident. We hit an antelope and her car is no longer with us. So we got stuck and that's why my other video is late. And now I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. And I know I made all this stuff like 3 weeks ago. Because I've tried to film in bunches, and so I film all the stuff I'd made for like 3 weeks and then have those to edit. So that's why I'm not super up to date with what all exactly I've made this week. But yeah, but I also have another, well, I got commissioned to do an embroidery project for 48 jackets that's coming up. So I'll talk more about that when that week comes up. But so my brain's kind of all over the place, and I have my first market coming up in 2-3 weeks. And my parents are going to be out of town. My boyfriend is going out of town. Not planned. So it's a little overwhelming right now. So sorry for my scattered brainness, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Saw what all fun stuff I created. And like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. And if you liked it, let's leave a bee emoji in the comments if you stuck all the way through to the end. All right, thank you so much for watching. Bye.